We are just a few days away from the most impactful elections in the American history in modern era. This week, I'm going to talk about the impact of the elections and what we foresee going forward.
The elections are being held on November 3rd, and what do you really see them meaning for the small business, finance, and fintech industry?
Yeah, that's a good question. Most of the small businesses in this country have been waiting for the next stimulus. They are in a lot of pain, and with the recent uptick in the coronavirus cases, they need help even more than before. So obviously, they're waiting to see if there will be a one-party sweep, which looks like democratic, or will it still be a divided government coming in? What they are looking is for more clarity, and what they are looking is for less bickering among the policymakers right now.
A lot of folks have talked about that blue wave possibility. If that were to occur on November 3rd, what does it mean for small businesses in particular?
I think there are two things that are going to happen in a blue wave. Obviously, that means that there will be a lot more stimulus which will come in. Now, whether that comes in November will look tough, but it will come in January or February. So that's one good news for small businesses. The second good news is that there will be a lot of focus on minority and women-owned small businesses, which have suffered a lot more during this crisis than even the Main Street small businesses. So those are the two good news that will come out of blue wave. In my view, the downside is going to be there will be a lot more scrutiny on banks in normal business banking and business lending space outside the government programs. And it also means that any new stimulus will get delayed till end of January or early February.
How will the small business owner vote be influenced in the November 3rd contest?
I think a lot of small business owners are extremely disappointed with policymakers on both sides of the aisle for not being able to bring a relief bill, stimulus bill. So I think that anger is widespread and also divided on both sides. So it's not just they're only blaming one party or the other. I think having said that, they're also very concerned about increase in taxes, increase in regulation, increase in overall, supervision that comes with any Democratic Party regime, because they are in very fragile, shape right now. Having said that, they like some of the policies on stimulus, on helping minority-owned businesses, on having a better immigration policies, because that has also impacted business owners, in last 3 years. So I would say it's a very worried community of small business owners, and it's a very much unease that they have right now.
How should lenders and banks who are working in this business lending community, how should they prepare for the outcome of the election, or how are they preparing for the outcome of the November 3rd election?
So I think they are also very concerned about the state of small businesses in this country, because a lot of their loan portfolios are structured around small businesses, around commercial real estate lending, which again powers a lot of small businesses. So they're extremely concerned about that. They're extremely concerned about what level of losses they will have to take in their current portfolios. They're eagerly awaiting for the next stimulus package, because that's going to help them and their clients a lot. They're concerned about increasing regulation if it comes after the elections. I think they have their own unique set of challenges, especially for banks, which have been very branch driven for last 100 to 150 years. And there's a huge disruption in their business model where the branch networks are not going to be effective now, so they have to go fully digital. That means that they will have to spend even more money. But at the same point of time, I think the smarter folks and lenders are going to take advantage of this. They are going to get more digital. They are going to reduce a lot of their fixed cost, and they're also going to become more efficient. So in medium term, I think a lot of those smart lenders will take away a lot of market share. My take is that this election is going to be the most important political event for the lending industry in general and fintech industry in particular. The election on November 3rd will be a watershed event which will decide which way the economy goes, what the regulatory landscape will look like, and how the lending community and fintechs will perform down the line.